Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the channel. It's Ian K, where I just got back from Krispy Kreme after scooping up their latest summer promo, and let's just say, if you guys are fans of nostalgic ice cream, I think you're gonna dig what you're about to see right now. That's right, and you already know, so check this out, guys. Feast your eyes on their ice cream truck donuts. I have to say, a very colorful situation over here at Krispy Kreme as always. These three are looking really beautiful, and for the next 3 weeks, you've got this available to you. Yes, sir, this is one colorful situation. Starting off with the Firecracker Popsicle Inspired Donut on the left. What this is an original glazed donut dipped in Firecracker Popsicle flavored icing and blue raspberry sugar. Then it's topped off with dollops of Firecracker Popsicle flavored cream and original cream on top of that, guys. Very, very nice. And as we swing over to the other end, what we've got here is their Vanilla King Cone Inspired Donut. And what this one is a donut filled with vanilla custard cream that's then dipped in chocolate icing and topped off with a blend of sugar cone pieces, chopped nuts, and finished with a drizzle of chocolate icing. And guys, I gotta say, the top of this one is looking very busy, but still very, very nice looking. And rounding us out here in the middle is the Creamsicle Inspired Donut. Very simply, this is a donut filled with vanilla custard cream that's then dipped in creamsicle flavored icing that's then topped off with a drizzle of icing and mini sprinkles. So definitely simple on this one, guys, but it still looks very colorful. And next to the other two here, I gotta say, this is a very colorful box, guys. I definitely can't wait to get into these. So let's do just that. These are the all-new Ice Cream Truck Donuts here at Krispy Kreme, available for the next 3 weeks beginning July 18th. Let's peep out this flavor. Yes, sir. Say what you will about Krispy Kreme, guys. They really know how to dress up their donuts very nicely, especially the promo ones. It really doesn't matter what season it is, what holiday it is. It's definitely a banging situation here. Okay, I'm going to go for a couple of bites on all three of these, guys, because naturally, this is arriving at perfect timing because this is a cheat day for me right now. So, of course, Krispy Kreme is coming to the rescue here, guys. Let's feast your eyes on this one more time. This Firecracker Popsicle is looking really awesome on this. And I love all that glazed action right here, guys. Let's get into this one. Let's give it a shot. I can't wait to do it. Enough talking. Let's get down to business. Let's peep this out. Oh, wow. The blue, it tastes just like the ice pop. Whoa, that is delicious. Man. I got a beautiful mix of the classic Krispy Kreme glaze on top of that blue raspberry sugar action, guys. This is really very flavorful, very tasty. And honestly, if this was actually very cold right now, this would simulate that pop pretty nicely, guys. Very, very nice. Gotta admit, I'm really digging the overall presentation, the nice softness on the inside, the denseness of it. And again, plenty of flavor, especially from that classic Krispy Kreme glaze. This is really, really good. Let's go for another couple on this, I think. Maybe we'll do like 3 bites of each, depending upon how good they are. So far, this is starting off pretty beautifully. Let's keep going in. Man, that light cream in the middle, the red, that is so delicious right now. Oh, man. The blue raspberry is easily what's standing out amongst everything else, but the nice creaminess of the cream and the overall feeling of this one really gives you the simulation that you're having that popsicle, guys. That firecracker goodness, the familiar goodness, is definitely pretty beautiful on this. Very, very nice indeed. Let's go for one more little quick bite before we move on. Very tasty on this. Oh, man. Wow. This is really good. But of course, the sweetness is beginning to kick right now, so very tasty. And I'm really digging that blue raspberry goodness on there. That is really good. Okay, let's clean the palate. Very, very tasty. And I think I'm gonna do the creamsicle variation because we want to leave that busy looking one for the very end. But as you can see here, guys, a very lovely situation on the creamsicle variant. Very, very nice indeed. Of course, this one's got that little puncture wound for the vanilla cream on the inside. And that icing there as well. Let's give this one a shot. Very, very excited to be having Krispy Kreme right now. This is pretty banging. Let's do it. Yeah, that creamsicle action is tasty. It's simple. The vanilla cream on the inside, very nice. The custard action, nice. Definitely a bit of an orange vibe with this one, but guys, again, very, very simple. The vanilla cream is nice. This is really kind of the basic out of the three, actually. And honestly, it's okay for what it is. The vanilla drizzle on the very top that you're seeing there. Everything else is looking nice on this one. Presentation-wise, it definitely presents nicely, but overall, the flavor is just very light in that creamsicle department, which is fine, guys. It really is. Considering what I just had right now, that firecracker is easily the most flavorful out of these two, at least. But guys, not bad. Let's go for one more bite in this one, then we'll move on to the third. I like it though, it's good. And here's another quickie shot of that cream vanilla center on the inside of this one. It can probably use just a little bit more, and actually more of it is on one side of it. And as you can see here, it's kind of like really punctured on the very side. So that's where you're gonna get more of it there. It may depend upon how you get yours. You may get more cream, you may get less. It may be on one side only where mine appears to be. But actually guys, this is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's clean the palette and we're gonna get into the big gun. Hang on. Man, this one now looks pretty amazing. And guys, this is really the creme de la creme. I'm thinking in terms of presentation, because look at how crazy busy this one is. This just looks amazing right now, guys. I mean, the blend of all that goodness, the sugar cone pieces on the very top, the vanilla action. Very, very excited with that vanilla custard action right there as well filled. Let's give this a shot. Very, very excited. This is the vanilla king cone inspired donut here at Krispy Kreme. Let's do it. Oh, those crispy pieces, the sugar cone are very soft actually, not crunchy. I'm getting more from the nuts on the very top there, which is fine. Chocolate, which is not bad. Not getting too much vanilla yet because actually I haven't really gotten to the cream just yet. It's pretty much on the side as you can see there. But man, lots of chocolate goodness on this. This one is very hearty, very dense. And I gotta say, a little bit of overabundance of chocolate with this one. Let's go for another bite on it. Okay, there's the vanilla, better, but still a lot of chocolate overload on this. It's good though, guys, and I like the actual addition of those sugar cone pieces, even though I wish they were a little bit crunchier, but I guess that's what the backup nuts are for, to give you that crunch to simulate it maybe, but they're very, very soft, so a little disappointing in that, but I do have to say the overall flavor is classic Krispy Kreme on this. So you're getting that nice fluffiness of the yeast donuts naturally. They're filled decently, at least with this one with that vanilla custard again. Not bad here. But overall, guys, this one is just okay. In terms of the variation, it's not bad for the flavor naturally, but a little too much chocolate, not enough vanilla, and a little bit of the softness of those sugar cookie pieces, or the cone, I should say, on the very top of this one. So one more little bite and we'll finish this one up. But guys, so far, I think you know which one I think is gonna be the best. Because guys, I pretty much let off with it. So let's go for one more bite, hang on. Well, I gotta say, this is a fun little collabo between Krispy Kreme, Popsicle, and Good Humor, guys. You're getting a little bit of everything with this one, which is a really cool thing, but I think you're gonna know which one I'm gonna like out of the three. Even though they're all pretty tasty, there's one that really does take the top in terms of flavor and in terms of what it's simulating. But guys, what you're gonna get here is a nice combination of sugary goodness from Krispy Kreme, and the freshness is definitely on point, with plenty of the flavor that you know and love in general as the base. So very lovely on this one, and definitely a fun promo to check out for the summer. All right, so as for the ratings for this three, let's start by going backwards. We're gonna start off with the Vanilla King Cone, and for that one, I'm gonna have to give it a pretty decent 8 out of 10. Guys, a very fresh Krispy Kreme donut, no doubt, with a decent amount of filling as I went into it further, but naturally the overabundance of chocolate kind of overpowered just a little bit of everything, and while the pieces on the very top of that sugar cone weren't as crispy as I'd like, it still actually was a nice touch, and overall with the drizzle and the extra nuts for even more crunch on top of that one, it was still a very, very tasty donut, no doubt. And if you love chocolate, you have something to look forward to with that one for sure. And as for the creamsicle inspired donut, that one's gonna get just an okay 6 out of 10. It's not gonna knock your socks off, guys, but the old familiar flavor of creamsicle really does stand out on it. And naturally, it's very simple with the vanilla custard on the inside of a regular Krispy Kreme donut in general. Naturally, with the icing, it's a little bit on the sweet side, but a little hint of orange possibly in there as well. But again, very simple for what it is, and it did get the job done, even though, again, it is a simple donut. All right, and by process of elimination, the obvious king of this trio, at least in my personal opinion, is easily going to be the Firecracker Popsicle inspired donut with a rock solid 9 out of 10. Guys, that one really delivered that authentic flavor, and I gotta say that blue raspberry icing really set it apart from the other ones by far. It really felt like I was having a true Firecracker Popsicle pop, and actually, guys, that's the expectation from it, right? You want the flavor to be like that. It really was pretty solid. I only wish all the other flavors really kind of stood out just a little bit, but the blue raspberry goodness easily shines through, and like I said, if I had that cold and blindfolded, I would assume I'm having something very similar to that popsicle. Definitely a banging situation and easily the top out of the three. All right, so do me a quick favor. Chances are if you've made it this far into the review, you've probably already given these a shot or you're curious about giving them a shot. So if you do give them a go, drop those comments down below and let me know what you thought of each of these three naturally and what was your personal favorite and why. Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yes, sir. I'm pretty excited to say I've got a Krispy Kreme about 10 minutes from me now that just opened up here in Pasadena, so I'm very excited to be checking out a lot of the future promos coming soon, so watch out for those. All right, everyone, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews, but just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.